And I'm live in living color. Y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to go help Nicholson. Uh, y'all. So I'm back. Back to the subject at hand. Listen, when you're hurting, it's not easy. Helping someone else out. Let me turn the car off before I get. Yeah. For Nicholson kicked my butt. Okay, yeah. When you're hurting, um, it's not easy for you to really help someone out per se, but God gives you the strength. God, Allah, Mother Earth, whomever, Shiro, whoever you choose to believe in, the high power, Yahweh, Yakatiku, whomever you believe in, will give you the strength to fight another day. They will give you the strength to be able to encourage somebody else. Remember, as you're passing through life on this journey, that's what we do. We learn, we go through things, different processes, so that we can learn, so that we can teach someone else something. Listen, if you don't go through, how can you ever tell somebody that you have been in the not only been in the storm, but you've been through the storm and you're out of the storm? Uh, that's just the way I like to play with things. You know what I'm saying? But again, you cannot teach anybody, you cannot tell anybody that's in the storm how to go through the storm if you've never been through the storm. Now, if you've never been through a detrimental situation, you can't tell me nothing. You dig it? If you've been through hurt, pain, and anguish, I'm going to possibly take the time to listen because you've been in a place that I'm in, that I'm trying to get out of, that I'm going through in my life's journey. You understand? But life is a process, and you have to be willing to accept the good with the bad. There's not always going to be bad. It's not always going to be good, but there's always going to be a medium for you to learn, for you to explore. I just can't stress enough that if okay, say for instance, you dealing with girlfriend boyfriend issue, you can never talk to someone that has not been through a girlfriend boyfriend issue because how would they know? How would they know what it's like dealing with a man that don't like such and such? How would they know? Um,
You know, um, you
y'all,
know,
how would they know how to deal with it? But not only deal with it, but deal with it effectively. How would they know how to handle a woman's issues? How can a man know how to deal with a woman's issue effectively if they have not had a woman, they have not had a relationship with a woman? You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell you nothing about Peter and Paul if I have not done with a Peter and a Paul in my life. I cannot tell you what a good marriage is like if I have not been through a good marriage. I cannot tell you what a hellacious relationship is like had I not been through a hellacious relationship. I cannot tell you what it's like to be down and in the dumps and depressed. Have I not been down in the dumps and depressed? I cannot tell you what it's like to be financially stable if I have not been financially stable. I cannot tell you how how it's felt to be outdoors sleeping in a car unless I had to deal with that situation. But yes, I've been homeless. Yes. And I had to sleep in the car. Yes. I've been completely homeless. No nothing, no nothing. You understand? You underdig. We have been to the point where we were homeless, sleeping in our van, going to the storage unit to wash up, brush our teeth, wash our face, wash our backside. Yes, we were homeless. And people have lied to us so much. People have said, "Oh, well, you can come and do such and such, and I'm gonna help you such and such," and you turn around and look for the folk. Uh, what they at? Nowhere to be found. So I'm just basically saying I could tell you a whole lot about life because in my short um, mere existence, I have been through hell and back. Uh, I ain't gonna say hell. I've been through Lodabar. Lodabar is that deep, dark place. You know what I'm saying? That dry place. I've been to the abyss. I've been to the bottom. I've been rock bottom, y'all. Ain't had nothing. I've been rock bottom. Listen, I done been rock bottom so many times. God done put me back in the same situation over and over again. I ain't gonna say over and over again, but He's allowed me to go through some situations more than once because why? The first time I didn't get the picture. I didn't get the clue. I didn't understand. I didn't understand the lesson that He was trying to teach me. So I've been homeless more than once. And trust me, after that, excuse me, after that second time, I could tell you a thing or two about being homeless and why I was homeless. And I could tell you about some disrespectful children. Why? Because I got some. I could tell you about some disrespectful children that do not appreciate nothing I've done. Nothing. Not one iota of nothing that I have done for them. I could tell you about that. Yeah. And they would tell their friends, oh, my mama ain't never done nothing for me. You know, my mama was never around. But who was around cooking your food? Who paid them light bills? Who bought you shoes? Who bought you them clothes? See, they would just tell what they want to tell. They would never, you know, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They just wanted to tell their part so they little friends could feel sorry for them and but in reality, the people that really need to know the truth, they know the truth because they know the type of person I am, you know. Um, I'm talking about. Oh, can't tell you. Well, I'm talking about my sons. Talking about my sons. That some of the most ungrateful people you ever want to meet in life. I even got one right now that will tell you, my mama ain't never been there for me. But guess what? Who was there feeding you? Who was there clothing you? Who was there nurturing you? Who helped pushed you out? You know what I'm saying? I know that God gives us life, but you had to have some type of canal to come down to in order to receive that life. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you about those types of things because I've dealt with them, and I deal with these type of people. Uh, well, they ain't gonna call me no more. They ain't gonna call me no more because they done got what they wanted, what they feel like, and it's like whenever my pockets run low, then that's when they disappear on you. You understand? I have some wonderful and some bad kids, you know what I'm saying? So I could tell you about the good side and I could tell you about the bad side. I can relate to the good side of the kids and I can relate to the bad side of the kids, you know what I'm saying? But that my black queen, she gonna make sure she gonna talk trash, but the black queen gonna make sure that her mama is okay. You understand? Okay, long as you understand. Black queen, and she will tell her siblings, no, you will not disrespect my mother. You will not talk to her any kind of way. You will not treat her any kind of way. I don't care. She don't care what I say to her, what I do to her. Guess what? She gonna stick up for her mama, and she don't play them games when it comes to her mama. See, that's one of the good sides. Then one of the bad sides is they be like, oh, she ain't never done that, and all whatever, whatever. But see, I can go on and on, but I choose not to go on and on and put everything on the street. But you'll read about it. You'll hear about it one day when I feel you know when I feel like okay, it's enough. I'm exposed my whole life. Hey, you might like it, you might not. Who cares? I'm to the point where it don't really matter. It is life because You have to take the good with the bad. You got the good kids, the bad kids. You got the respectful kids, you got the disrespectful kids. You understand? That is how you deal with, even when you hurting, even when you hurting, you still gotta deal with, with some of the situations that they face, or your children face, because it still affects you. Not only your children, but the ones you lost, other people that you come in contact with on a daily basis. Like Tony said, he was Ubering. The baby, she just couldn't take the fact that she lost her mother 2 weeks prior. And it's really affecting her because her mother had a drinking habit. So it hurts. It really hurts. It's really painful when you cannot say goodbye to someone that you love, that it's hurt. It's hurtful. Well, guys, okay, I done been on here a long time. I think I just went into some little spill or whatever, because boy, tell you, sister can go in. You know what I'm saying? I can talk. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but this is therapeutic for me. Not only is it therapeutic for me and Nicholson, but this is therapeutic because listen, I'm talking about my situations. I'm facing my situations. This is what any good counselor would tell you. Hey, you got to talk about it. That's the only way it's going to help. Talk about it. Get it out. Communicate to somebody. And if you're in a situation where you feel like you can't communicate, you got to find somebody that you could communicate. Is your mental health is very important. Your mental health is so important, guys. You have to have your a mental checkup. You have to, along with the physical checkup. Some of y'all might need to see a doctor. Some Listen. Don't run to the pastors. Don't run to the church. Go to a real psychiatrist, a real therapist. Listen, I'm a minister, but what I do, I run to a real therapist, somebody that can really help me. I'm not saying the church can't help me, but I mean, I need some reality. I need to kick a reality in my life. I'm not like everybody else. You're not like everybody else. Remember that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all just listening to me. Y'all chiming in. Remember that this month is, well, they named it Black History. I don't care. To me, Black History is every day. And this month is also about love. So I want to just share the fact that you should know who you are, know who you belong to, and know that you are loved no matter what your situation is. Know that you are powerful and you can do anything you put your mind to. So, remember, tonight is Sunday. Get up tomorrow. Know that nothing can stop you but you. I don't want you to let yesterday's hurt stop you from going into your future. I don't want you to allow nothing, no one to stop you from being the person that you want to be. Not mama, not daddy, not Pookie, not Ray Ray, not Bonquisha, not Jeff, not Mark. Don't allow anything to stop you from being the person that you want to be. You can do it. And guess what, y'all? My sugar's calling me. So until tomorrow, I love you all. See you tomorrow.